guys, welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today we're going to be using a 2017 Ford Explorer. This is going to be an unmarked 2017 Explorer that we're going to be using in today's episode. I might get comments saying that it's this is not a 2017, but it is a 2017. If you want to go download this vehicle, it's on LSPDFR's website. Just go to LSPDFR, go to vehicle models, scroll through there, you should find it. This is a this vehicle is for a state trooper. So we're going to be dressed up as a state trooper today, and we're going to be trying to patrol around the highways and things like that. So we're going to be doing state trooper or state trooper related things, like taking call crashes or vehicle crashes calls, or doing traffic stops or things like that. As far as like, we're going to try to do things like state troopers would do. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this vehicle because I'm not sure what this orange thing is up in the window. Don't ask, because I don't really know myself. So this orange thing that's beside like the light there in the top of the windshield, not sure what that orange thing is, so don't even ask because I don't even know myself. If you know, let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, this has a red, white, and blue colored light bar. As you guys can see, there's a little white there in the front, and then there's some red. If you look on the back here, there is some blue, yellow, and red. The vehicle looks pretty good. It has some good lights to it. So we're going to be patrolling on the interstates or close to the interstates. So anyways, we'll be 10-8 from here, and let's get on patrol. Right, we have a vehicle here, or this motorcycle I should say, that has no plate on the back of it. We're going to pull them over and see what's going on, why they don't have a plate on the back of their motorcycle. It might be a new motorcycle, but we're going to go and pull them over for it and see what's going on with it. As soon as we get through the intersection, we're going to line them up. Dispatch, we're going to have 1081. It's going to be on a, I believe it's a gray color motorcycle. I'm not sure what exact motorcycle it is. It's going to be a gray motorcycle. We're going to be east Elgin Avenue and Bridge Street. I don't really know all the types of motorcycles they are, because there's a lot of motorcycles, and I'm not sure which ones are which and what is this and that. I know certain ones, like the popular ones, but not these types. I don't really know what this one's called, so. Hello, sir. I'm with the San Andreas State Police. You know why I pulled you over today? I pulled you over because you don't have a plate on the back of this motorcycle you got here. What's going on with that? I wish there was an actual question that I wish I could actually question him about the tag thing that he doesn't have on the back of his motorcycle, but that's just not an option that I can actually do. So we're just gonna have to act like he told us that what's going on with this plate, because like we can't question him and ask him why he doesn't have a plate. So we'll just have to act like, you know, that it's a new motorcycle or something. All right, sir. Would you have license, registration, insurance?
Get them.
All right, Matt Strong. Just sit tight for just a second. I'm going to go and run Matt in the database, see if he's got any 1085s or anything. Make sure he's licensed, valid, and all that. We're also going to check, see if his vehicle comes back valid and all that. Make sure it's not stolen or anything. If not, we'll just let him go. Alright, Matt Strong, 2 citations, mail valid, stop 3 times, no warrants. Vehicle database, let's see. The vehicle is a double T. I'm not for sure if that's a double T or not, but plate, there's no plate on the back. The owner's not him. He's not the owner of the vehicle. Insurance is valid, and he doesn't have a registration, because that's why, I mean, when you have no plate, then that means you have no registration. So he's not the owner of the vehicle, and I'm not sure where the plate is. So I'm guessing it's not stolen, since it's not been reported stolen. So we'll just let him go with a warning and tell him just get the vehicle registered and put a plate on it. Alright, sir, here's your license, here's your insurance. I'm going to be giving you a warning today for the no plate. Just get your vehicle registered and put the plate on the back of the motorcycle. Alright? Alright, sir, you're free to go.
Alright, off you go.
Dispatch, show me 10-8 with a verbal warning. Okay, we just had a FQ2, I believe that's what they call this thing. Just ran a red light in front of us, so we're going to go ahead and pull them over. They were sitting at the middle of the intersection for a good while, and then they ran it, and they could have ran into us. Dispatch, I love the pullovers today. This has been a good pullover. Motorcycle did a good pullover, and so did this car. Dispatch 1081. It's going to be on a gray FQ2 North Elgin Avenue. License plate's going to be 40 Mike Thomas. Why did I say Thomas? Tango. November 867. I didn't mean to say Thomas. I meant to say Tango.
Suspect's license plate 40 Mary Tom Nora 867 no 1099.
License valid, or not the license, but the license plate comes back valid, I should say. They have no flags or anything, so we'll go ahead and speak with them, see what's going on here while they ran the red light. Hello, ma'am. I'm with the San Diego State Police. You know why I pulled you over today? I pulled you over because back there at the intersection of Vinewood Boulevard and Elgin, you ran a red light. You sitting at the intersection, and when we went through the intersection, the people that had the green light, you ran the red light, and you could have wrecked into us. Would you have your license, registration, insurance?
Get them.
Alright, ma'am, just sit tight for just a second. Now, I don't believe she's drunk or, you know, took any drugs or anything or intoxicated. I really don't think so. I think it's just a mistake that she ran the red light. So, we're going to go ahead and just do a check on her license and see if she has any warrants or anything. 0 citations, female, valid, sub 3 times, no warrants. We'll go ahead and do a vehicle database. I want to be nice and give them a warning, but it's just something, it's a red light. I mean, red lights are a big deal. When you run a red light, it's a big thing. I mean, like, stop signs or right on reds are not the biggest thing, but red lights are the biggest thing because there's huge intersections and things like that. So I want to be nice about it, but it's just a red light, and a red light is a big deal compared to a stop sign or right on red. So alright, the plate matches vehicles FQ2, it comes back to our name, license is valid, and the insurance, or the insurance and registration is valid, so her license and all that stuff's valid, but we're going to have to give her a citation, unfortunately, for running the red light. I mean, that's just something I can't let her go for. I mean, she ran a red light. Red lights are big deals, because she could have wrecked into one of us, so luckily she didn't, but we're going to have to cite her for it. Alright, ma'am, here's your license, here's your registration, and here's your insurance. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to be giving you a citation today for running the red light. I know you've never had a citation before or anything, and you have a clean record and all that, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to give you a citation. I didn't want to, but, I mean, red lights are big deals, and that's just something you can't run. You know, I'm not saying that you can run a stop sign or right on red, but still, you shouldn't run anything. You shouldn't be violating any traffic laws. So I'm giving you a citation for $100 for careless driving. Make sure you pay it and within a couple of days, and just make sure you sign a line right here showing that you'll appear in court. All right, and then do you have any questions for me, ma'am? Nope. All right. Well, just make sure you don't run any more red lights, and you'll be free to go. Alright. Have a good day. Dispatch, show me 10-8 with a citation. Alright, we just had a gray tornado in front of us. Just run a stop sign, so we're going to be going ahead and pulling him over as soon as we can catch up to him. It's the one in front of the vehicle that I'm behind currently. The one that just went through the intersection. Dispatch, I'm on 1081. It's going to be on a convertible gray tornado. It's going to be south Vinewood Park Drive and Elgin Avenue. Stand by for a license plate. Like I said, we pulled him over for the stop sign. You guys saw that they ran a stop sign, so that's why we're pulling him over for. License plate is going to be 89 Lima Romeo Mike 191. Let's go and speak with the driver here. I want to approach from the passenger side since there's traffic coming in and out.
89 Lincoln Robert Mary 191.
Hello, sir. I'm with the San Diego State Police. You know why I pulled you up today? I pulled you over because you ran a stop sign up there on, not this road, but up there when you turn to get down here. You ran a stop sign. Alright, would you have license, registration, insurance?
Get them.
Just sit tight for just a second, sir, alright? We're going to go run Hank in the database, see if he's got any 1085s or anything. We'll probably give him a citation for running the stop sign, depending on if he has any warrants or anything. If he has warrants, then we'll have to take him in, but if not, then we'll give him a $50 citation for running the stop sign. Alright, Hank comes back valid, no warrants, got 3 citations, stopped 3 times, and he's a male. Let's go ahead and do a vehicle database check real quick. Make sure the vehicle comes back all good. Plate matches, comes back to a Tornado, comes back to Hank. Registration, insurance, valid, so all good. We'll give him a citation. This will make his 4th citation that he's had. So he don't have the greatest record as far as citations and stuff, so he's been stopped a couple times. Alright, sir, here's your license, here's your registration and insurance. I'm going to give you a citation of $50 for running the stop sign. Just make sure to come to a complete stop at all intersections when you see stop signs and red lights and stuff. Unless you see a yield sign, then that's a different story. But when you see a stop sign, make sure you come to a complete stop. Just don't run through it, even though you don't see nobody. Look left and right, because you never know. A vehicle could come down the intersection, and you could have rolled right through an intersection and boom, wrecked right into them. Alright, sir, you're free to go. Alright, dispatch, show me 10-8 with citation.
Dispatch calling unit.
Alright, we're going to be setting some radar up on Interstate 1. Look at that. Oh, man. Sabre GT. I wonder what vehicle that is. We're gonna, I believe it's this vehicle right here in front of us. Why do they call it a Sabre GT? It's called Sabre Turbo, but alright. Dispatch, we'll have 1081. It's going to be on a black and gray Sabre Turbo. We're going to be north Interstate 1. License plate's going to be 81 India Lima Quebec 766. We pulled him over for speeding. I said 55 miles per hour through here, and this one went, I don't know for sure, I'll be honest, I don't know exactly how fast they went. I know they went over 70. They went 72 to 73. I'm not sure exactly how fast they went, but they went somewhere in between 72 and 73. So I know they went over the speed limit, so when we pulled them over for it, it's 55 through here, and they went 72 or 73. So I need to check real quick on the license plate. It said the vehicle was uninsured. That's all that said it, that came back on the license plate. So we're going to approach from the passenger since there's a lot of traffic through Interstate 1. Hello, sir. I'm with the San Diego State Police. You know I pulled you over today? I pulled you over because you went, this is a 55 miles per hour on the interstate. It's 55 miles per hour through here. And you went somewhere between 70 to 72 or 73. I'm not exactly sure what you did, but I couldn't remember what exactly your speed limit that you did. But you went 72 or 73. So I know you went over the speed limit. So what I'm going to be needing is some license and some registration and some insurance.
Get bump.
Alright, sir, would you had anything to drink today? Would you take any drugs recently? Alright, sir, just sit tight for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and run him in the database, see if he's got any warrants or anything. I asked him if he's took any drugs or drunk any alcohol today or anything, and he says no, so I believe him. I just think he's just speeding, and I'm not sure why he's going over the speed limit, but maybe he's in a hurry, I don't know. But still, when you're in a hurry, you don't need to have violated traffic laws. Alright, so he comes back with 1 citation, mail valid, stopped 2 times, no warrants. I'm going to go ahead and do a vehicle database check. Okay, license plate match. Vehicle is a Sabre Turbo. Owner of the vehicle is Kate Andrews, which is not him. Okay, and registration is valid and no insurance. Now, where I live, when you don't have insurance, you have to go to jail for financial responsibility. But I'm not going to take them in for it. I'm just going to cite them for the speeding and insurance, and we'll go. That's basically all we're going to do here. I don't really think you should go to jail unless you wreck into somebody and then you don't have insurance. And yeah, you should go to jail. But if you don't, like, you'll say you got pulled over, like in this situation, he got pulled over for speeding. I don't think you should arrest him for the insurance. I think if you wreck into somebody, you don't have insurance, then yeah, you have to go to jail. But not in this situation. Alright, sir, I'm going to be giving you a $250 citation for the speeding and for no insurance. Alright, so you're going to have to get insurance in the next couple of days, or you could possibly be going to jail for financial responsibility. Alright, just slow it down. I don't need you to be speeding. If you're in a hurry or something, I don't need you to be speeding just to get somewhere. You need to slow it down. It is dangerous for you to speed like that. Alright? Okay, sir, can you go ahead and just sign on the line right here, showing that you'll appear in court. Just put your first and last name on the line there. And on the back of the citation, there will be instructions showing how to pay the citation. Just make sure you pay the citation within a couple of days, alright? Alright, sir, you're free to go. Dispatch will be 10 a.m. with the citation, but I am going to wrap up today's episode right here. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below for if you want to see more content like this. And just comment down below your thoughts on today's episode. I mean, this episode was a pretty good episode. We had a lot of traffic. We didn't really take any calls. I mean, we had a lot of traffic. So, I mean, it was still a pretty good episode. I mean, we had a lot of traffic stuff. We did a lot of traffic related things. We did some radar. I was driving around doing some radar and stuff like that. So, it was a pretty good episode. Just let me know in the comment section below if you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. Let me know what your thoughts on today's episode, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.